Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you day 9 of my Baldur's Gate 3 Durge Resist playthrough. Now, the plan for this episode is to at least finish off the Goblin Camp because we've still got Draw Raglan and Minthara to deal with. We've also still got a free Halson, and yeah, I think that's everything we still have to do in the Goblin
Hope
Camp.
you're keeping well, friend.
Start off as usual by petting Stretch, though. But yeah, once we do that, then we've only got a couple big things left to do.
What are you thinking about?
The in Act 1. Going on,
Aces.
we're heading out. Lae'zel, she's over here.
Speak.
Join me.
It is done.
Okay. How was I doing on inventory? Pretty full up. Okay. Probably should have checked that before we started this. Give that to her. Let's see. Send all the books over to Shadowheart. I don't know why that deselected them, but let's just go like this. Where did I send that? Did I send it to Gale? Yes. I should have done this before I started, but I didn't even think of it. Send that to camp. I do wish that they would automatically go into the bags when I send them to people, but what are you gonna do? Shadowheart, Gale. I don't know why that happened.
Father, they will die for
At
you.
least freed me up a little bit, like 4 kilos. Who do I want to give an amulet Misty Step to? I think I want to give that to Gale so that he has a way to get away from people. Give that one to her. Which one's 8 again? Is that the heal all allies? Heal yourself and increase your hit points maximum by 5. Okay, not as good as I thought it was, but... oh yeah, those are the healing ones. Good enough. Oh, right, we left off with this guy. Let me leave. Yeah, there was a goblin around here somewhere. There he is.
You will die for me, won't you?
I missed.
You're being arrested for assault, judging by the look on this guy.
Yeah, you're not. Jeez. What's your AC? 16, okay.
The blade will not bend.
Yeah, you're not getting to the war drum.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's see, who's in here? Oh, yeah, you.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
Does your bird have a name?
Pidge.
Great name. So I see. Do you have plans for this
Keep
pigeon?
him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
Pet is actually a famous writer. Just admiring him, I'd like one of my own. I hate to see such a lovely creature in a cave.
Him? Nah. Hey, he don't mind. Keeps him safe from me mates. Raids make him rabid.
As the symbol glows, power
Yeah, I'm not
courses
going to
through
be
you.
doing that.
Authority.
What other options do I have? I've taken a shine to this one. How much do you want for him? He looks weak, sick even. He won't last long in there. Done talking. Open the cage. You'll be sorry.
More than you've got, mate. I likes him. But, how much do you got?
A small fortune, lord's ransom, a modest sum. Offer as little as you can spare.
You funnin'? Pigeon don't take a craw for that much. Pigeon's worth more than that times a begolian.
What's a begurian? Apparently it's 2.5.
See? You couldn't take care of him proper anyway.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
How about I just attack you for him?
I will ascend.
A timely intervention.
Dearest Elminster, what's this? Dearest Elminster, I must be brief as I am under some duress, having become the esteemed guest of a rambunctious host of goblins. I would, of course, rather be under duress than under a feathersome duvet. For danger and adversity are the very ink in my well, so this is good news indeed. As you well know, there is no wit quicker and no tongue more silvered than that of your humbled friend and scribe, and by regaling my would-be foes with tales of goblin heroics, I have become an indispensable member of their tribe, namely, their chronicler and bard. In this guise, I shall live among them a while so that I may observe their peculiar habits and rituals as closely as possible. All of this shall, of course, be documented in my next magnum opus, My Life Among the Conquering Host, to be available at all good booksellers forthwith. An exciting extract is enclosed within this missive. I implore you to spread the word so that adventurers and curiosity seekers across the Sword Coast and beyond will be aquiver with the anticipation of this life-extending and soul-enriching guide. And with that, I must depart. I am summoned to sing a ballad for my own composition, and the lady, yes, I call her a lady, who delivered the summons is rather impatient, not to mention well armed. Truth be told, I believe she has some, dare I say, deep affection for me. She calls me her pigeon, and rarely strays from my side. Perhaps there shall be a chapter in my book regarding goblin marriage rituals. I balk at nothing in my quest for knowledge. Sounds like a bard. Until we meet again, inform the world entire of my diligent research I am undertaking, and ensure word of my upcoming masterwork is on the lips of every innkeep and sellsword from Waterdeep to Bellear. Read 100 different books in a single playthrough. Ooh, sweet potato. Ooh, sweet potato.
His technique.
Sweet potato.
Perhaps this
Alright. Can I talk to Rollo?
Ah, my friend, we can speak freely. I'm in no hurry to take my turn on that spit out front. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to unlock this cage?
How did you end up in this place? You expect me to help you for nothing in return? You're Rollo, right? I've read your work. And it's a bard option.
Oh, an individual of some learning, I see. You're quite right. Volothamp Gedab, realm-renowned author, auteur, and tastemaker at your service. Well, I will be at your service once I've been freed from this ensconcement. Speaking of which...
Alright, I'll get you out.
Bless you, my friend. I'll wait nicely, but please don't tarry. Aha! I knew I could count on you, my friend. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
By that you mean you're going to show up at my camp. If I mess you landed yourself in, how do you get caught? Slip the yoke. Well, how do you intend to do that exactly? I'm not looking for extra company right now. You go on your way, I go on mine. How do you intend to do that exactly?
An invisibility potion, my friend. A bit less refined than your mendacious methods, but by God, it'll do the trick.
How'd you get caught?
Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley.
You go your way, I go mine.
Pish posh. Allies are a difficult find in the area, my friend. You'll want Volo in your corner, believe you me.
Fine, go to my
Smashing.
camp.
Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
Okay.
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
So he's gone. Where's my speak with... I've got speak with animals active. We'll just give Gale Misty Step as a bonus action. Cool.
There's no time to waste.
Keep your distance.
Can I have
darling.
someone with like
Pride
a
of the gate.
speak with... What's this? Why have I not done this? What weapon does he have? Because he's got nothing like really good.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Let's go through Will, check out all my weapons, see if there's... So he's fine with spears, meaning we could give him... Weapon deals an additional... Or we could give him Firebolt. He's the only caster that doesn't have Firebolt, so... Could give him that. Or we could give... 2 to 12 or 1 to 10. But this also deals... So it gives 1d8 and 1d4 fire. Deals additional tap against monstrosity type foes, and jump is increased. He's already got Misty Step, so he doesn't need that. Oh, you become proficient with it if you weren't already. So I could give him that. He's not proficient in it. So we go like that. Now if we go here, it says you are now proficient in it. Cool.
Looking ahead.
Unless you like big, bristling, hairy legs, I wouldn't go down there, mate. That's the spider pit.
Well, I'm a drow, so...
We treat the spiders real kind, ma'am. Feed them the plumpest prisoners.
Yeah, I've seen evidence to say that's not true.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
You want some cunning?
You're being arrested for assault. Judge.
Yes.
Gee, let me guess, 16? 15.
I speak, they burn.
Let's finish this.
What? Why was there,
Victory awaits.
It's yours at 15 as well. Do I need to be a little further away for this weapon?
Another fight. Let's go.
Forever dauntless.
Cool, we got that one.
It's gonna feel good.
Thou mother sex the plague rat?
Cool. I'm assuming this opens this. Nope.
Yes, my desire. Closer, my sweet. I will wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you.
You should eat the goblin instead. They're delicious. You'd get sick if you ate me. Carry a strange curse. I mean, technically that's not wrong. We do have a strange curse, the parasite.
Delicious, I do not know. But cruel and sharp, yes. Bindable and wrappable and biteable, yes.
I should follow them to make sure they don't go after Minthara. What happened to the goblins that were up here?
No one stopped me yet. Let's see what this does.
Let's close that so the spiders don't go in there.
Bet it's nice being a drow, strutting about like your arse is made of diamonds.
Rude.
Thought you, drow, had already got off to the tower.
Why don't you go into that room for a second?
Speak.
Dang it, Liesel, you got in my way. I missed. I missed.
Sounds like fun.
Sneak attack.
This is my time. Bond with the weave.
Talk to me. Let me strike true.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Missed. Interesting. What do I have in tech in this round?
I have something to ask.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Maglobiet.
You know Maglobiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goomless as the rest of them.
How'd you land yourself in the cave? Pray to whoever you want. It's a free world. Gormless, I'm not the one behind bars, and Maglobiet's a tyrant, and people are better off without him. Whoever you want, it's a free world.
Oh, that's rich. A free world? And how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm loyal to Maglobiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god.
I feel you're playing with a smile. I assume you mean the absolute. Gods are fickles. Maglobiet doesn't even give a damn about you. The absolute. The goblins seem to love her. I assume you mean the absolute?
Yeah. And I can see by that mark on your hand that you're part of her mob. Bollocks to your absolute, and bollocks to you and all.
Do. How much is 3?
Close at hand.
What the fuck just happened? The hell just took me down to
Forward.
3 health. Need you to come up here, need you to come up here. Okay, that can go back in there because Gale can't eat it. All that goes in there. That goes in there. Give that to Lazel. Oh, not Lazel, Karlach. I've done that a surprisingly high amount this playthrough. Gold, Karlach, Lazel. Don't know why. That can go there. That can go into a Styrion's inventory. Sort by latest again. Where's my clothing bag? Which one's my quest items? That one? Yes. So that can go in there. They can go in there. I think that's the one with my gold in it, yep. None of these are really heavy. Let's go sort by weight now. Give you to her. I really should clear out a Styrion's inventory as well. Okay, that's pretty good now. Yeah, that should be fine. Here's another one. Cool. And now we're back up massively. Maybe I should get Lazel to open things like that.
Boss Ragslin weren't lying when he said anyone could join the Absolute's ranks.
That sounds like an insult.
Keep moving. Unless you're wanting a clubbing and drubbing.
You're either with the Absolute or against her. Ain't no in between.
Fair enough.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Faithless arse.
Caught in the act of killing. A fight is unavoidable now.
Cool. I got what I wanted out of it.
Hungry for the slaughter.
the dance of death.
Never wanted the easy path. What's hiding here?
Let's see what's going on in this room.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Shukok.
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before.
So he's
The
got
elf
ties to
speaks of the
Ketherick
hunt
as well.
for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Another drow true soul. As if there weren't enough of you.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
Study the corpse. Was this the mind flayer that tortured you? I haven't made a habit of it. Settle into watch the proceedings. Incense, do you mean to speak with this corpse? Move in for the kill. Study it.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you
So
as
you
you
managed
entered
to
the
take
goblin
down a
camp.
mind flayer.
Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
I know this magic. Hand me the scroll and I'll do the talking. I could do this because, well, it will gain me affection. The problem is, I did say I wasn't going to let these influence my decisions, so going off of what I would do, it would be the bard option.
Then take it. Absolute knows I'm not getting anywhere.
You read aloud the words on the scroll.
I mean, I already had speak with
The
dead,
hideous
so
corpse rises, tentacles writhing.
who is the Absolute?
Ragslin frowns at a question he would never have asked. Then the creature speaks in visions.
Why didn't it
Curved drow
give the
blades,
scene like
cruel
he was,
goblin torches, gnoll teeth
like we were
dripping
controlling him?
blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
You feel Ragslin's suspicions. A true soul should never ask about the Master.
What were you
Again,
doing, Pharaoh?
visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Get on the hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you consider your final question.
Why were the Gith chasing the ship? Or who killed you? Interesting. Now we get a plus affection for the who killed you question instead of why were the Gith chasing the ship. Now, we could play it off that the Gith were the one who took the artifact.
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, we're not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow.
Interesting.
Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack.
I don't think I've ever gotten through this without him
Tell her you'll join
attacking
her.
me. Can't you do your own dirty work or consider it done?
Praise the Absolute.
That one I did let the affection influence because,
No
well,
prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is.
might as well.
Boss put you to work, huh?
If they're both going to result in the same option.
Draw Ragslin's a true soul. Oh, look at him, eh? I need a quick word.
Boss! A true soul, eh? Well, you're in good company.
Oops.
I'll do what he says. Ain't want to make the boss any madder than he already is.
Who is Narvis?
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt true soul Minthara has much patience left.
Interesting.
That was intense. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing while it was still alive.
But goblins give you no pause, or you really wouldn't.
Someone needs to keep an eye on these buggers. I don't make a habit of questioning the Absolute. Now quiet!
And they'll know she is absolute.
Yeah, I was just making sure there weren't any that I didn't
Get going.
take account of.
Your drink from our barrels. You will.
Vandalizing someone else's belongings wasn't your wisest decision, but it might be your last.
No escape.
One can't always be a gentleman.
80 for that one.
Battle favors the fearless.
We got a 90 on that one.
Got to concentrate.
We'll kill this one off.
Time to strike.
Rude. He's the only one I can hit with it, so we'll try this one out.
Good. Again.
Interesting. Oh, it does say the spell you were concentrating will end. Did not read that part. Ow. Isn't that his spellcasting ability? Yes. Can I have it jump down? Not really. Now we jump over here. Again, not really. Can have it jump over there though.
Find a route.
I wanna, oh right, rage is a bonus. Why did they lose the temporary hostile status?
On my way. I don't fancy their chances.
Get him out of there. 70, 75, 75. 85 for that one.
This is my time. Might will prevail.
Huh.
I'm ready.
Still -1 health, but we can go with you know what? Let's go with the trident this time. And 60, 55, 70, 60.
Swift and lethal. On the move.
Guess we'll just go with that one. Really? I took 1 point of damage and my concentration was broken. The fuck?
Excellent. On the way.
Battle favors the fearless.
I can't get that one, can I? Got a 70% chance, but I've got disadvantage. 80 there or 80 there. Get out of the fire well.
Time to strike. Taste my fury.
Oh, I didn't know you were there.
Too much to bear.
This probably isn't a smart idea, but... Haha. Shit.
My injuries need tending.
All our injuries need tending.
This is my time.
I am fury. I am death. I will assist.
She's going to be the most useful, but also she's in fire. So. Why does it give me the range of movement if I can't actually... What? Really? That did fuck all.
Jimmy on the go.
Hey, Lizelle.
Fury, I am dead.
Can you, where is it? Really? Gale's too heavy to throw?
This is your end.
Missed this. No holding back. Coming through.
That only heals self. Why is this useless? Also, I would have thought that because Shadowheart was downed, that thing would go away. Astarion. What does that do? Nearby allies deal it. Good thing you don't have any nearby allies. Less out whenever you take damage.
Boom!
I am fury. I am death.
I want, takes an action though. Didn't mean to do that, but I guess that works.
My injuries need tending.
10. Okay, I guess we're going over here. Of course. Oi. We've gotta hope this one hits. Oh, thank God.
I found my mark. Let my enemies fall. Checking things out.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
What a day. I could really use some shut-eye.
So that's our first death. Then our our second death and our third death. I'm surprised Gale's spirit hasn't come up. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to camp. Actually, I've got... How many scrolls of Revivify do I have? That'd be on Gale, yeah? Oh yeah, no, I've got plenty. For a second there, let's just move that over. Okay, that didn't work. Revivify her. Revivify her.
Death's close at hand.
And revivify him.
We've saved me. I cannot take much more.
Well, that fight was a shit show.
No traps, please.
Faithbreaker. 3 to 12.
Have I been this way before?
Yeah, it came up that way. I think what we're gonna have to do is we're going to do a long rest.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I fought one of them. And they're parasites. Do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, but I've killed one. Mind flayer planted one of their larvae in my brain. I want the
That's
eye.
quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Come you find out yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
Quit shouting, can you help?
Yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Remedial rhyme. When you inspire an ally using bardic inspiration, you gain... Doesn't really help if I don't use bardic inspiration.
Always at your side. Oh, hi.
Yeah, I didn't think anyone would have anything to say, but we'll just double check.
Speak.
Why did that not? Okay. Don't know why that didn't go in the thing, but... Why don't I have... Oh, because I died. That's probably why I don't have speak with animals anymore. You know, those spiders did absolutely nothing. Like, I released them specifically to help with the Durge fight.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
And they did nothing.
I hear you did the deed. How was your little romp?
More than a romp, it was fantastic. Could have been better.
You filthy devil. I'm shocked.
Sure
I
you
thought
are.
the two of you would just flop about like dying fish and then call it a night, but no. Shows me. But you're not here to gossip. What can I do for you?
Interesting. Surprised no one else had anything to say.
Well met.
Something the matter?
No. Well, the matter is, we all basically died except for Will. In fact, 3 of us did die.
Something the matter?
No. Here, Going to use the long rest. Did I not pick up the Albert egg?
Well met.
Come on, Will, come join us.
That's the spirit.
Ready to talk with animals.
Speak.
I would if the thing would come up.
It is done.
What are you thinking about?
Fuck yes.
Was there any other one that I... I think it was that one. So when their health point goes lower than 5, they die and explode in psychic damage.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself come.
Well, if it gives me the option straight away, I might as well do it.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
That is not what I asked.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Feel the discomfort. You have the faintest idea what you're doing? I don't know if that stops
The
it.
needle
So.
finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Let your fist.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle
No,
seesaws
you
back
don't.
and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
That obstacle is my eye. Stop it once.
Volo carefully
still.
withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Interesting. I mean, I'm already practically blind.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
You know, it really is a surprise we don't get any brain damage from
He
that.
pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
You knocked my bloody eye out. I can't seem to see through one of my eyes.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Speak.
Oh, cool. Now we've got our see invisibility. Here's the thing. I know I could have just double long rested, double short rested, but I figured it'd be better to just use the long rest. It's not like we're wanting for food or anything. Selena's Dream. What's that? 1d8 healing. Yeah. Any ally you touch regains hit points, but possibly falls asleep. The wearer gains advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action in combat, they gain momentum and Infernal Island.
Someone can use this to fix me.
Yes, he can. Why do you think I grabbed it? Why are there 5 carrots floating in the chasm? Can't forget the one who went upstairs. You know, we're going to go down this ladder rather than wait for everyone to... Hang on. Should first check that there's nothing up here. Nothing of use, at least. Why is there still a marker on Gregson? We most definitely killed him. So what I had initially intended was I was going to knock out all of the leaders and then I would send them to camp, go to the jail in the Druid's Grove, and then like drop them off one by one. But well, that doesn't really work because you can't pick them up when they're unconscious. Where'd the second spider go?
This way.
What's the scrying eyes thunder vulnerability and resistance to everything else?
Tormented!
No holding back. Coming through.
Missed.
Blood comes easy these days. Don't waste a step.
Time to strike. Make way.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Fine, I'll actually
Knight
move
to
the
King
camera.
5.
Out of range. Yep.
Need to act fast. On I go.
Out of range.
I got this. Covered.
Do I really want to do that in the middle of my party? And the tendrils. Okay, well, that worked. Where are you going? Huh.
With finesse.
Yeah, I thought that would happen.
Important is ever easy.
Huh. Neat. Can I also hit them with ranged? No, so why can they hit me?
Taking position.
The lance board is set. Swiftly now.
don't want to do that by accident.
Got to focus. On the move.
Now this is my happy place.
Well, I perhaps should have been more accurate with my placement of the
Nothing will
blades.
stand in my way. Even hell gather your big devil stench.
Dumbass. Of course I min-rolled on.
Oh my word. In position.
I don't feel like that was even worse than the first drill. Well, then we missed that.
Survival is all that matters.
Excellent.
I'm gonna kill this guy with just Psionic Clash. Yeah, that sounds about right. bonus action. It's not going to do much, but
Smell blood.
do you still have non-lethal yet? This one doesn't. Oh. What does soul branding do? Increased by... oh god.
I found my mark.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Apparently I can do that.
I will ascend.
You know what? Where is it? I'm turning that off.
My faith will protect me. Take you.
You know, I could have attacked and then sanctuaried myself. That probably would have been smarter.
Yes.
I'll get you right in no time.
Huh, I can do that. Cool.
On the victor's path.
Swift and lethal.
When you cast a spell that requires concentration, you get... what's momentum again? That's it. Increased movement speed? +1 to stealth check. Could give that to Astarion. Zanid's fire. Once per short rest, you can encase a target in fairy fire for 2 turns if you attack with your attack misses. The spider's lyre. The fact that even when knocked out, I can steal her clothes is interesting.
Wanna dance?
really should do something about Astarion.
Quite ready for you.
I wonder what the next move is.
There we go.
Eager for battle.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
More for me.
Turn off passives. Paladin Oathbreakers. Yeah, I'm just not gonna be reading the books out loud anymore. If I wait, you up there, not Will, Carla. Why does it not? Okay, that was weird. What was that? Okay, we really need to go sell.
Action, not reaction. Is that blood? No, never mind. Best be on my way. Don't mind
The
if I
scroll
do.
up low. Look in the gilded chest. When the wearer stands in water during combat, it becomes electrified. If the wearer starts to turn in an electric surface, they gain 3 lightning charges. What are lightning charges? Okay, the only thing left here is the dungeons. Where we find Halsin.
Something good here.
Thought I'd be able to loot those. Oh, there was a bone in the sarcophagus.
I should speak up.
Steal something, or act the bollocks, will ya? I'm itching to throw someone in the brig. It'll be fun, I promise.
Sure.
Here to see the bear? Just follow the noise. Wargs have been going crazy for it. Just hope these scraps will satisfy the bunch when they're in this state.
Hands off. This one's for the pups.
Huh.
Either cause some trouble, or bugger...
Oh, that's a different person.
See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
What the hell's he doing?
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
Go on then, keep at it, leave him alone. How about a taste of your own medicine?
What here? Get lost if you got a bit of rough housing.
Release me! Get rid of him!
Attack the goblins.
Time for blood!
The fact that he could have escaped at any time. That one. I think we want to we'll have a star and come over here. We'll build a defense wall here. Why is Will so low? $65, $65.
Making my move.
The guard! Get the guard!
There are no guards.
Taking position.
They run weird. Why can I not?
Unleash me.
Not that I really think all three were needed, but I wanted to make sure I killed those kids. Why do I have disadvantage? From my equipment, eh? What am I wearing that's not... Ow. Dang it.
Can't give up. Not now. Got to move.
Let's go.
Really, I can't fire an arrow through. Why did you do that, Halson?
Yes, here. No holding back.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
I was half expecting her to slip on the reset she landed. really need to take those boots off.
Heading there.
Forever Douglas.
There we go.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
You're Halsin, the master Halsin of the Emerald Grove? Heard you're an unmatched healer. I've been to the Emerald Grove, it's in danger.
Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide.
Spoke to Nettie.
Parasites in your head. You mean you have one of them? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
Escaped from the ship after being infected. Maybe the process was interrupted. Think this artifact has something to do with it?
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
The magic isn't typical of how the Mind Flayers procreate?
No, this is different.
I mean, we already knew that.
The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory.
How would you learn of their
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Seem to know a lot about this. Will you come with me to Moonrise? At least I know what to do now. Thank you.
Wait. Now that the goblins' leaders are dead, I could join you. Help you find a cure. I just need to make arrangements back at the Grove. Find me there if you wish. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Okay. Cool, I needed to go back to the grove anyway because, well, I need to sell.
What's inside? Let's have a look.
Gale.
Ready and willing.
Can you, that?
Everything is clear. What's in here?
Pitcher of beer?
Anything of use?
Adrenaline rush. Once per turn when you get dash, gain wrath for 2 turns. Are those, those ones I can wear? Okay. They are. No one else has a concentration spell, do they? Starion... He's got Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I don't think that's a, concentration. He's got Expeditious Retreat, but not really.
Breeds madness.
She's got nothing. She's got nothing. Do you have any?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Got Darkness, but don't really use that in combat. You got Witch Bolt, but you also can't wear the armor now, can you? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let's get on with it.
She can. Does she have a concentration spell? It's got Pass Without Trace, but I don't use that. What does that do? Ah. It's got Blessing of the Trickster, but again, don't use it. Guidance. What does the boots give me? They were a combat thing, yeah? Yeah. I don't use guidance in combat. So that's not going to help. Do you have any concentration? No. Okay. So I don't have anyone that can use the
Have a lot
boots.
on my mind. And well, in it. Maybe I need more pockets. What's in here?
See, what is this suspicious meat? Camp supplies, okay. Didn't think there'd be anything useful.
absolutes have seen everything.
Odd. Why was there a save there?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
We never
Cave
did
legs
check out the
protrude
spider
from the
cabin
hole.
now, did we?
A failed escape, it seems.
Investigation. That it was neat. Excuse me, not that it was needed.
It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe. The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
So that's just how you get out if you get sent to jail. I guess. Now wasn't there something... Yes. Send to camp. Send to camp. Really? I got encumbered by healing potions? Where's the booted collar? Yeah? Yeah.
Keep it together.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Now we've got these two rooms, the spider den.
Always room for more.
Might as well kill that spider since it did nothing.
Off we go then.
Let's do that just to heal Will and Astarion. Ooh, dies. It's weird to see in a goblin prison. Okay. And look in here. Where are those spiders? Over here.
Nothing hurts anymore.
What's with the... Oh, that's our overhealth. I guess.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Freedom!
You are safe. We will not bite one another.
See, if only you were The only issue is, it's not exactly in Lilith's nature to just turn on an ally for no reason. So there'd be no reason for her to do it. She also wouldn't attack them purely to spite the what is it? Mother of spiders? Because why would she blame the children for who their mother is? So she wouldn't attack them because of Lolth. So I guess that's another thing that just gets to live.
Seems simple enough.
I thought there was something down there. Hey. A lot of spider eggs. Oh right, this is Thingo's room.
Alright.
Priestess
What
Guts. Well, I guess we can just go to the Emerald Grove.
So, have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
Grab your bags. We're moving. A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there. What did I get encumbered by? You have anything to say?
Watching gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
Does this one have anything to say about what I did?
What a mess. I wonder if the goblins have anything valuable on them.
No. Okay, I'll get down from there. I'm not going to go through and speak to every NPC. I say that and then I speak to
goblins
another.
at our gate any moment. Glad to say that you made a prettier sight.
Well, thank you.
We did it. Actually did it!
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
Unfortunately, a lot of you won't.
That'll change.
You took care of the goblins. Nice work.
Maybe I will speak to everyone.
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
You killed the goblins. Hope you made them suffer.
You've solved one problem for us. Guess it's on us to solve the next.
Why is your textbook so big? Let's speak to the kids.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
I'll kiss you when you stop.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
Of course.
Squirming.
I wonder why we have Sylvanus' blessing over here.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know. You're family now.
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going back on the road.
See, Dennis.
God, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
I saw Arabella over here. Where'd she go?
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
Hold still. You saved us! Just like Baldy Ron!
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are.
I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
Bah! At your age, I'd already spilled my own cousin's blood. Face your fear, or it will devour you.
Not a great thing to say to a kid. I think you traumatized him.
It smells bad out here. I want to go home.
I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared.
Come on.
Eldrell didn't want us. And those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
Hey, get back here.
Now, stop squirming. That's it. We can head to the city. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to start my life again.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember?
The younglings are a nuisance. But the road would not be the same without them. Thank you.
Let us go! I wish to feel the road beneath my hooves. Taste the fresh grass.
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
I don't know which of you don't.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
Thought you'd left us to our fate running off like you did. Glad I was wrong.
Lots of opportunity.
But El Terrell.
Don't let that place cast a
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
You may well wish you had have died today.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
Give me a kiss. We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
Actually, I can take all this stuff. Aren't you guys at least a little bit suspicious where one of your members went? I mean, last she was seen, she was held up in the,
So it's true.
storage house.
You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
I want
Of course.
Sell that. Sell that. Sell. We don't need this ball. We could put it back in Gale's camp. Can have that. Sell. Does this one do movement speed +3? Do you have anything that I want? You got an elixir of fire resistance? Give me the purple dye. There we go. Send those to Gale. Send to Gale.
May you keep balance.
How close are we to leveling up? Not far. It was Strange Ox. He wasn't up with the other two.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I hit the wrong button. Huh, even the humans are gone. I doubt it, but I don't know if the one that was upstairs.
What a day. With pleasure.
I don't think anyone's going to care if I lockpick this.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Ooh, swamp green dye.
Can't slow down. Here we go.
There we go. Yeah, no, she's gone.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Is there anything quick we could do before taking a long rest?
I can do better. I must.
What's up for discussion?
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through. I
Can't
wish I
do
had better,
anything with the
but this is
Infernal
all I
Iron
have.
just yet. Speaking of, where did that go? How did I get this? Shadowlet, do you have a helmet? No. Ah, it's in there. Do you have anything that I want? No, you only had the plus things. That, there, there. Send those to Gale. So that out. We'll keep all the green stuff until we can actually get money for it. We'll especially keep the blue stuff until We can make money from it. When did Gal get a pouch? Is that because he died? There you go. Now everyone is relatively sold. The only one that really has anything to worry about is me. So 1, 2, there, and there. Get rid of those. Okay. Also, we don't need multiple torches. Yep, that's good.
May Temora's luck twist your way. I miss my forge.
Something good here.
Who killed Saza? No, seriously, who killed Saza? Oh, there you are.
Moo.
Moo. Gonna check that. Ah, she dies instantly upon the third goblin leader's death. Okay. Doubt it, but is there anyone down in the... Anything I can nick from down here?
Open up.
That's where we got the locket from.
Can't give up now.
So, it seems like next episode is going to be clearing up Act 1, at least the overworld part of it.
I beg your forgiveness, Master.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error most grave, Master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say, And so it is done, Master.
Oh, she tried to imprison a child. You mad? Karg is a traitor. You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
What happens
The
next?
journey to Moonrise Towers. And all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest. Celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
In the shadows. May Sylvanas forgive me.
Hello, Magrin. I don't think I spoke to you after we, I guess I can't talk to you. Can I speak to Bosk?
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
Tell us about the intrigues of the Underdark and how you ended up here.
He listens rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
Do you have anything to say now that Helson's returned?
He's back! You brought him back!
Tuffet, do you have anything to say? No, you're still asleep. Okay.
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
We wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
Well, at least they seem to have learned. Topaz, do you have anything to say?
The bird is singing as loudly as his lungs will allow, practicing fervently.
Do you hear them? The birds. They're beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening.
The goblins are gone, but so is our idol. We are exposed without it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any clue as to what happened with that.
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth.
So, you've given up trying to find a mate?
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
Can I punt that little one?
I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. It makes it hard to sleep at night.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
Yes, you were. But you were also listening to Koga, so... Do you have anything to say for yourself, Koga?
Sylvanas keep you.
Peace is returning to the Grove. We have you to thank for that.
No, the store's still shut. You got anything nice to say?
You did this grove a great favor. Now leave the rest to us.
I guess that is nice for you.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Where were you during the attack?
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
These are your battles. You disgust me.
I assure you, the feeling is mutual.
You wanted us to save your grove, and then say it's not your battle.
Focuses on you, calmed in your presence.
Do we still have animal talk?
He went to make sure those strays could go.
Have to tidy this place. Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
Good for you. Hey Nettie, you got anything to say?
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
He was lucky I didn't swing that potion. That poison.
Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Oh. Where'd that go? Okay. She gave me an apple and a weave moss. I can't help but feel that's a little bit of a poor payment for what I've done for this place, but
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
there was only one that really gave us issue. It was a hell full of blood and ash. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin's
As
safe.
am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a
Oh,
reward,
also Halsin's
didn't
leaving.
I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Didn't really seem necessary, but that one. Where'd the runestone go? Do I need to activate them all?
Well, what happened here?
I would have thought when the wolf glows brightest meant that the wolf had to be the only one active. Send those just straight to Gale. Don't expect there to be anything in the vases. But, you know, the one that I don't check is the one that has something in it. Resistance to cold damage, eh? Okay, didn't get any XP for that. What does Sar give? Sorrowful Lash. Pulls a creature 3 meters closer. I think I'm going to keep the Watchers. What we're going to do is, first off, all of you go in there. I've read that. I've read that. Let's just read all of these and then sell them. Take the XP for opening them. It does give me XP, yeah? 372. I thought reading gave you XP. Oh, read Volo's Guide to Goblins, okay. Well, we've now spoken to everyone. There's more we could loot in the goblin camp, but I'm not going to bother with that.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Unfortunately, there's not going to be any fireworks at our party tonight. Because someone accidentally sent a deep gnome flying.
A friend. Would that I'd realized it.
Let's go to camp. This doesn't give me an underground one, does it? No, cool. I guess we'll end the night. Oh, Starian's got something to say, eh?
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with such lovely company. With you, and just lately, I feel like I can remember what it's like to be good.
Can't imagine there were a lot of chances for do-goodery in Avernus. It's well and good, but beware, paragons don't last long on the open road. Good gets boring fast. I'd say do what suits you anytime, anywhere. Go with that one.
I tried in the beginning. Blew up in my face spectacularly. Lesson learned. Never try to befriend a devil, cambion, or imp. Orphans are good for a drink and joke, but you can't turn your back on them. But hey, enough about that. That's history now. I want to think about the future. The one nice thing about being trapped in the inexorable grind of time is you've always got something to look forward to.
That's true, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with you. I want to be close to you. Now, 10 minutes from now, 10 years from now. I suppose so, but sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in the past. Go with that one.
Gods, that's hot. Don't get me started. I might never stop. You better go enjoy the party before I do something I'll regret. I like you unburnt, after all.
I've got plenty of fire resist potions.
Bye, soldier.
Why does the story not have the...
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Let's see if Withers has anything to say. I don't speak to him much.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
Withers,
Dost thou require
it's a party.
new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Ikaron, you got anything to say?
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two. Should be a somber occasion. Are you this unpleasant by nature or choice? Surprise is all worth. So let's go the charisma option. Wait, I didn't need the friends, but there was a chance of rolling
Perhaps
all
it'll
that.
make the evening more tolerable.
I don't recall inviting you over.
You know I like to go where I want in my camp.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees? Me? Let me guess. Yourself. Shot? Let's shoot our shot.
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Shah won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later.
Unfortunately, I don't think we've got a high enough
trails
affection
off
with
and glances around at the party.
her.
She turns back to you, mildly surprised you're still there.
I thought you might have wanted to mingle with the others.
You trying to get rid of me? You're all the company I need right now. There'll be time for that. Let's shoot our shot.
That's so. I won't pretend I'm not surprised. We haven't always seen eye to eye, after all. Besides, I'm sure there's plenty of people who'll be keen to celebrate most thoroughly with you.
Maybe I'd like to celebrate with you. What do you mean? You sure about that? Maybe they dislike me as much as you do? This one looped back, so...
I mean, you saved the grove. I'm sure you'll find you're quite popular if you look around.
Maybe I'd like to celebrate with you.
Maybe you would. But I'm not cruel enough to get your hopes up, in spite of what some might believe.
Got it. I think I could win you over if I wanted. You're not that bad, no. You might pretend to be bad from time to time. You sure about that? There's a cruel streak in you.
Oh, you do you? I'm not some dewy-eyed tiefling maiden you just saved. You'll need to do a lot more legwork before I commit to any hip work.
This one loops back, so we'll choose it.
For now. Don't worry. There'll be plenty of fun for you tonight.
This is
Just
the first
not
time
in
I've
my
gotten
tent.
here without her being an option. I understand. How can we see?
What, some advice on how to make me more bearable? All right, if you like. Respect my mission, my beliefs. Keep us focused on finding a cure. If you do that, well, I see no reason why we shouldn't get closer. Now, enough about me. Haven't you seen the way Gale's been stealing looks at you? Go on, see if he wants something. Or someone.
So it's a no from Karlach and no from Shadowheart.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Sure you do. It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
True, the goblins would have thrown a wild party.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
And what's your idea of a little fun? We could have fun. Spend some quality time together. I highly doubt he's at a stage where that would work.
Well, that would certainly spice up this evening. Let's wait until things quieten down.
Okay,
Once the others are asleep.
It's the first time I've had a Starian at a level where... Alright, let's do it. I'll see you later. Well, sure, let me get back to you.
Alright, but don't take too long. You're not the only tasty morsel around here.
Hello,
Hope
Crystal.
you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
You won't have to worry about us anymore. I'll fight anything we meet on the road.
Who the hell are you?
Watch out, Baldur's Gate. Shell's coming for you.
I have never seen you before tonight. Were you even a part of the grove, or did you just tag along because you saw a party?
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. A glorious reward for a glorious battle. Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat.
You
It's
are
intoxicating.
strange.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so.
So we're not even at a level where like Zal is a option. No, what are you doing over here?
If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know. You're family now.
Yes, you already told me that.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Thought you might care to have a drink with me. Other things we could do besides talking. I'd like to get to know you some more. Take your own advice, why don't you go and mingle a little?
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
I fail to see the problem.
Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do then?
I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful. But
well, I am a bard, so you'd expect me to be good with my tongue.
Spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be. Go on,
Is it
enjoy
starring?
yourself. Seek
No,
out
we're
some
definitely
wine
going to
before
have
it runs
options with
dry.
Gale.
There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Apparently, not many thirsty enough for Lilith, though.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
We'll save Gale for last.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Of course I noticed. It's no party without you. What are you doing over here sulking? Get your ass back to the party.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
You don't unsettle me, you know that. You just have some fetching horns. I'm envious. Come on, you're exaggerating. Not that much has changed.
If only half the world had half the heart you do. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I want to dance with you. Can't you tell why I really followed you out here? Wish you were there, but I respect your need for peace.
In truth, I always enjoyed a bit of pomp. I once beat the Baldron record for the most sarabands danced in a single evening, much to the exhaustion of the good ladies and gentlemen of the gate. I had years of lessons, but in truth, it's all about your partner. You cut quite a fine figure. I can just imagine leading you with an entire ballroom watching. But who am I fooling? I can't go back to that life.
If not a dance, then maybe a kiss. Why not? You never know what the future holds. Maybe we can pretend just for one night. I would give anything to have seen it.
drive a hard bargain. But just the one.
I just remembered, I was going to use the all alcohol night tonight.
Well then,
but we
you've
don't
got
even
a
need
party
to
get
pay
back
for
to.
the long rest
After
tonight.
all, tonight is about you.
What's my ponytail doing?
There will be another time for us.
So we go speak to Gale now. So we've got two options, Gale and Astarion.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Sounds fun. Are you talking about your cat? Who are you referring to? A former lover, perhaps? Let's ask the cat.
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. Given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, I locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
She must be very smart to have done all that.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. An expression you both share. When she gives in to her more feline qualities. A mouse trapped beneath her paw. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistress' coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Bad luck on that front, I'm actually a nymph in disguise. So remind you of your pet. How romantic. You don't have any friends?
Very funny. But as we all know, nymphs are sticklers when it comes to their bathing routines. You, my friend, haven't been near a fresh spring in a 10-day or more. Not that I don't appreciate your musk.
Why does everyone have a
rather
scent
like
kink in this?
Well, it seems as good a time as any for me to stop
he
babbling on.
realised it. Don't stop now. What else do you like about me? Actually, I was thinking we'd be wonderful together. If it was mutual, you're a wonderful friend, though usually more erudite. Let's go with that one.
Were I to recite that list, I fear we'd be here at dusk tomorrow. Many things, I assure you. But a conversation better saved for another time. With
Can you
my
get the
condition as
plus-
volatile as it is, I fear any undue
pop-up.
excitement may tip it over the edge, so to speak. Go. Indulge
We
in the
only
frivolities.
have Astarion.
They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Only Astarion was to sleep with her. What's our And he's got one of the lowest approvals. Like, the only one lower is Shadowheart. Which is probably why we don't have an option with her, but... seriously. The only one we have option with is Astari. Okay, I guess we're sleeping with Astari.
Do you mind? I'm very busy.
Or did we ruin it because we, kissed Will?
A bed? And so much more. Let's wait until things quieten down.
Aw, I missed out on the
Once
option of the
others are asleep,
+5.
We'll find each other.
Oh, no, there it is.
Indeed you will, my love. Indeed you will.
Well, that's having spoken to everyone. Oh. Except Scratch. Does Scratch have anything to say about the party?
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
I should be out there talking with them. Just a moment.
Those are, all alcohol.
Private, too.
Why is it only taking off 2? Is there any wine that's only 2? It's 3. Picture of beer's 1. We got 2 and... there we go.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
While away the night, fantasizing where Gale could take you with the weed. Spend the night thinking of Karlach. Go to bed, dream of Will. Go to bed, think of Lae'zel. Don't even have an option with Shadowheart to even think about her. Oh.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
I really don't know how I screwed up so much with Shadowheart. She is the second easiest to romance.
There you are. I've been waiting. Waiting since the moment I set eyes on you. Waiting to have you.
You don't have me yet. I feel we should play this a little playful.
Don't I? You're here. And I don't think you want to talk. I think you want to be known. To be tasted.
And what do you want?
What do any of us want? Pleasure. Yours. Mine. Our collective ecstasy. That's what you want, isn't it? To lose yourself in me.
Yeah, sure, let's just nod.
I thought so.
For a second there, I thought the anti-nudity thing bugged out. Why? Why? I would choose this one anyway, but... Am I going to have to use the spell to up Shadowheart's affection? No, it's not nice to leave a lady naked in the forest. Let's stay in for a cuddle.
You sleep light. I thought you'd be exhausted after last night.
You weren't that good. You enjoyed it? It felt like you weren't fully there. It could always go again.
I was holding back a little, it's true. I didn't want to lose control. Now, shall we get on? I want to go before anyone else thanks me for saving their tails.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about your scars first.
It's a poem. A gift from Cazador. He considered himself quite the artist and used his slaves as a canvas. He composed and carved that one over the course of a night. He made a lot of revisions as he went.
What does it say? Can I see? Is it a good poem at least?
I don't know. It's not like I can look in a mirror and see. Anyway, enough pillow talk. Let's go before the tieflings drag us into another mess.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
What's so dangerous about it? Better make haste to expect more from you than lead to
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Sounds like I've no choice. I need to find a way through. What do you suggest? Absolute forces can tolerate the place. How are you so sure Moonrise is where I have to go? What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Looks like we'll go on the
Harridan
Underdark.
and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
The Underdark's my home. Better to take that route than risk the curse. I know the Underdark is lethal. I'll travel over land.
The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands. Anything is preferable to risking the shadow curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
What about the others? Wrath, perhaps? Could Nettie take over?
I need her to stay focused on her training. The Grove will need a skilled healer in my absence. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
How shrewd of you. Won't this cause resentment? Sounds like the Grove is in good hands then. We should be going.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Okay, so I'm going to speak to everyone afterwards. Well, start the next stream.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
We've still got the Risen Road, like the knolls and all of that up the center, and we've got the crash, and we've got the swamp. Well, specifically we've got Auntie Ethel's. But we'll speak to everyone at the start of the next one because we've already gone well over. So, I guess, yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.